Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. We're playing as the Ironclad again. This is just my favorite character. I like playing with it. So it's just what I'm going to keep doing is keep playing with it. They just buffed him as well in the recent patch. So excited to try that out as well. Not in love with these. I feel like I've seen File Holster like, I guess just twice. I think my last two runs. Okay, we're in the Overgrowth fighting Phantom. So we definitely want to get some type of multi-hit attack. I like this path the most. We do have to fight an elite here, but I think that's okay. We can take... Let's see. I can go like this into here. We get quite a few combats. We get a shop for a potion, into a fire, into an elite, and then just a bunch of elites in the second half of the act is always what I love doing. Let's do that. Potion slot, 2 random potions could be helpful. The potion slot in particular is nice. Just 10 max HP. Is not bad. But I think the potion slot will be... I don't know, 11 max HP is like... it's pretty good. We could just start tanking hits. I do like that on the Ironclad. Potion slot and potions will let us take more elites. I'll do that. We get colorless potion and an energy potion. This basically puts you back to like Ascension 5 or whatever it is. Let's block and bash. Yeah. Very important to bash there. If you don't bash there, you lose out on 9 damage, plus 8 off the bash. Now I can triple block. So I don't take damage here. 13. So I can kill if I use a potion. Or I could just take 8 here. And I'm just going to double strike because it makes 2 strikes lethal next turn. It didn't matter either way. So we netted like 3 damage. A floor 1 bludgeon is awesome. I like that a lot. That solves a lot of our potential damage concerns. Although I am just taking 13. And an energy potion won't fix that. Thanks, Ironclad. Oh my god. Sometimes it just be like this. We're gonna draw bludgeon again? No. Yeah, there is variance in the game, but the key is like overcoming that variance to do something cool. Headbutt bludgeon. That makes our damage output very high. Drum of battle can draw into bludgeon, but I like headbutt. It also can let us block on turns we're gonna block. Go here. Bludgeon. Dang. Although, drawing bludgeon when he's vulnerable I think will also just kill. I don't. But it's on top of the deck, so let's just take no damage and just kill. I don't think it's half, right? It's 30% less, so... We heal from that fight. Stone Armor, Shrug It Off, Dominate. Shrug It Off goes very well with Headbutt. The benefit of Stone Armor... It upgrades really well. This is 6 plating, which just blocks for multiple turns, and that lets us do the thing like headbutt, bludgeon, headbutt. I also am kind of suspicious of Shrug because drawing into bludgeon is sort of a disaster situation. This is better if we can't upgrade it, because we're going to upgrade bludgeon first. So I need to figure it out. I like dominate too. This is a great upgrade too, actually, because this just is 2 vulnerable and 2 strength on 1 card. Vulnerable is also very good with bludgeon, so I could take this. Let's take... I have a while before I'm fighting elites. I'm hitting a shop. Let's take dominate. Second dominate. Now we're getting somewhere. Second dominate is very interesting. Not the best combo with bludgeon, but it is a good combo with the rest of the things. Stampede is very good with bludgeon in your deck as well. I don't have enough gold for both. Headbutt on sale is interesting. Finesse can also help a lot. 4 block for 0 is not bad. Something that I am thinking about is like, if you get Pale's Growth or whatever, the thing that lets you copy, like having a card that just wins the game when you can copy it is nice to have in your deck. So that could be a reason to take that. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. Double Dominate is like That puts us in a plan, and we just want to get a bunch of vulnerable. Stampede is also so good for the next couple fights, though. Like, we could just set it up so this is the last card in our hand, and just play a bludgeon for free. I think I like that more. And I think I like Headbutt for that reason on sale. Because we could just keep doing it. Okay, always scared of this fight. Stampede. You're scary. But I can defend here, or I could Headbutt, and then I strike for free. We're gonna have 2 more combats before the elite. This could be a time to use a colorless potion. I think I will. Bolus is good. The bomb just handles this, so I will play defend then. Thank goodness we didn't put the bomb back on top. So I win in like next turn. We have bludgeon. That prevents 16 damage. I'm still taking a lot, unfortunately, but this, like, in my opinion, this is about as hard as an elite combat. It just, you get worse rewards for it. So the bomb will just kill everything. 40 damage. Love it. Okay, we get a Vuln Potion. That's exceptionally helpful with our current build. We get a Tremble, a Pommel Strike, and a Bloodletting. We have a Dominate. We have a Bludgeon. I'll take a Tremble. Go here. Alright. Do I 50-50 it? That is a good question. I think so. Ugh, losing that 50-50 hurts. Okay. I could play Bash for free. Definitely get a vulnerable you. Strike. Have Dominate. Okay, you get vulnerable. We take a big hit here, unfortunately. Okay, we can get more strength. Put Bludgeon back on top. But doesn't really matter. Put Headbutt back on top so I can like Bludgeon a Headbutt. Love it. Okay, playing... The thing that let us play free attacks was not very good. Vicious. Card draw is interesting, but I think for now I need to be able to hit all enemies. Let's go here. We are going to upgrade the Bludgeon. And then with Vulnerable Potion plus Bludgeon, yeah, we should be able to handle this fight. Even if I have to use like all of my potions to do it. 63 damage. Let me skill potion. Okay. Not yet for free is interesting. I can just kill this turn. I can go... If my energy potion and I grab a cascade, I can go Bludgeon, Headbutt, Bludgeon. This does 60 some. I think that's probably just correct. Taking no damage in an elite fight seems great. I have to use the other potion, but I'm okay with that. There we go. Bludgeon, Headbutt. I mean, even this just kills, I guess, but we will kill. I don't take 19 in that fight, which is great. Another Tremble. We're kind of... Vandom's going to be a problem, although this does stack very well. Right? With Dominate. Second tremble is very interesting. Armaments can be some amount of block because you can use armaments to upgrade a defend. But I guess we're just damage racing. We get an upgraded tremble. Tuning fork gives us great block. Okay, I like that a lot. Go here. Let me upgrade. Stampede costing 1 is pretty nice. So it's either going to be the statue or the bunch of minions. Upgraded breakthrough can help a lot in that fight because then I can kill off 2 casts of breakthrough. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because then I could go breakthrough, headbutt breakthrough or something like that. This is a pretty good start to this one. Okay, tremble. I don't like all these headbutts. Right, I don't really want to strike. I'll put the upgraded defend on top, and then I'll put the headbutt on top. Next turn's going to be sketchy. 25. Bludgeon does 63. Am I just taking 25? Don't see... I mean, Dominate will give me a ton of strength. So the question is, can I kill next turn? Although I'm not guaranteed to draw Dominate, and then the 3 strikes would be quite a disaster. If I do this, I can almost certainly kill next turn. Good thing I didn't. We'll just kill the safe way. I really wanted to Dominate into that, but... Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. That could be okay, I guess. Uppercut, Hemokinesis, Body Slam. Uppercut's quite good with Stampede, so I'll take that. Let's go here. 30 health. The problem is we're also going to have to fight Phantom. So we're fighting the Frog Parasite. I really want to upgrade Stampede. So I guess I will. Let's go here. Ashwater is actually really good against the infestations. Okay, we get to block. We get this up to 4. Just 42. Otherwise, I can go Tremble, Dominate, Headbutt. Which will give me 4 strength. You're going to make my attacks cost more next turn, so I'll only be able to play 1 attack. And I don't have any block right now. Bludgeon does 42. Tremble, Dominate, Headbutt. This will do 9 plus a lot. If I do 42, I still have 16 left to do, and my attacks are going to cost 2. There's no attack that can kill next turn, so... What am I putting on top with Tremble? Upgraded Defend? That seems okay. Yeah, that seems alright. That costs 3, right. This does 19. Next turn I have a bunch of attacks. We'll block for 13 and take 5 here. Love it. Then I can go Stampede, Strike, Strike, and then Bash will kill. There's the Twin Strike, which we kind of need for Phantom. Bring it on, Frogman. Okay, Breakthrough in the opener is not ideal. I can put it on top. And we can use this to deal with infections to some extent. Okay, you're attacking for 20. What do we want to do? I would love to headbutt a breakthrough back on top of the deck. What does that look like? I can go... Breakthrough is going to do like 13. Let me pull up the calculator here. Breakthrough does 13. Then Headbutt... Yeah, is going to do 9. And then this will do 13. That's 35. So I'll be 5 damage short if I go in that order. I can just go Uppercut Defend. I'm not playing Stampede. I could go Tremble Defend will trigger Tuning Fork. And then I could play Stampede. That might actually be the play. Because Tuning Fork will block for 7. This will block for 8. So it'll be 15. So I only take 5. And I have Stampede in action. And if I happen to hit Uppercut, I'm very lucky. Okay, I can put back a Headbutt. And then Headbutt, I can put the multi-hit attack on top of my deck. Great. That on top. Sadly, that does not kill. This does. Do I want to transform this turn, or do I want to transform next turn? I think this turn. I have the energy for it. And this is going to do 13 to all. 13 times 1.5 is 19.5. So if I make you vulnerable, it's like I did 6. It's kind of like playing the strike anyway, but I get to play the strike for free this way. You hit the wrong one. 1 in 4 chance there. Okay, let's go dominate. So this will be plus 4 strength. So this will do 17. Okay, so I could do this. Then this. Then this. And then bludgeon or bash. Let's go. And then any attack just kills. Great. Alright. Fighting Phantom. Thunderclap is interesting. True Grit. I definitely have to rest, sadly, going into this. But I did get the upgraded Stampede. Bloodletting's okay. Thunderclap's also just okay. Bloodletting could let me set up my turns better, but I don't really have card draw, right? It's a bunch of headbutts and bludgeons. It's between Skip and True Grit for me. I'm gonna skip. Go here, let's rest. It is annoying to me that, like, the Act 1 bosses of Slay the Spire 1, I feel like you didn't have to rest so much going into the fights. Like, you could take on an Act 1 boss with 20 health and it's fine, but there's so much... The way these bosses are designed, they're very high variance, right? Because this one does a 30 damage hit on 1 turn. The Waterfall Giant does like a 40 damage hit on 1 turn. So you could play perfectly and just not draw right on 1 turn and be punished. So you have to rest to be prepared for that variance. And that doesn't feel amazing. Okay, let me defend. We're going to wait to dominate. Take 3. Do I play the Tremble? It doesn't currently help. We put Twin Strike on top. Okay, slowly getting through this. Alright, Uppercut will definitely help in this. I wish I had a vulnerable potion. I could, exhaust these cards from my hand. This is sort of the worst section of them. I am taking 22, although I guess I'll wait for the bloods. Also, yeah, I guess that was very helpful too. Didn't even think about that. Okay, bludgeon does 63. That seems like just the play. Although, I can play it for free if I do this. Thanks, Stampede. Okay, we don't redraw bludgeon, but I can go like... Breakthrough does a lot. We put breakthrough back on top. Is that deterministically lethal? Let me block. Take 2. Yeah, this seems great. This does 19, this does 9. This does 19. So I can kill. Is it determinist? Is there a way to get around taking this 1 health or maybe playing a defend? That's the question. This does 19. This does 9. What's 19 plus 18? That's 37. So that would kill. I'm just trying to advance tuning fork by 1. What about if I go strike strike? I think if I hit bash, I die off the stampede. I think I have to do this. And then this. And then anything I hit works, so I'm just advancing tuning fork by 1. Yeah, and I had to rest going into that fight, sadly. Okay. Dark Embrace offering feed. All very good options. What am I thinking? We have a lot of vulnerable in strength. I already have tremble and tremble for these exhaust, so that gives me card draw, but that's all I have currently. I like that. Offering just a good card. Hard to go wrong. Advances tuning fork. I have more max HP, and then feed. With all the strength I have, this could just be my scaling going into Act 3. Like if I could just feed every fight off like Dominate. The problem is it's hard to set up with Stampede. Sometimes it's gonna like ruin your kills because you're gonna attack the wrong thing. So it's not as reliable in a build like this. Plus if you're trying to bludgeon, like you kind of have to play feed early. So I don't know if this is exactly a feed build. I'm deciding between these two. With tuning fork, I am incentivized to move into a Dark Embrace build. Offering is just so good though. But I think Dark Embrace is better. Okay, what do you get? You can no longer gain gold. We get Corruption Plus. Let's go. Alright, the old school build. For those who have not played Slay the Spire, Dark Embrace Corruption is like the best thing to be doing on the Ironclad. Because everything's free and you draw cards. Like you get to tremble a bunch. This is such a good build. Okay. We just have to make it through this act. And we should be fine. I have a ton of gold. This is interesting. As is like this. Oh wait, that's even better, right? That's quite good. I like that path a lot. We get a shop, we get a fire, and we don't necessarily have to fight this elite. We also can take an earlier shop, doing something like this. And then we can decide what we want to do at that point. I like that. I'm still a little bit worried about our build. This blocks for 8. Weaken, I don't think is going to be enough for us to tank this, right? 16 times 0.75. You'll attack for 12 and I'm blocking for 8. Our deck is very sketchy right now. If I draw, what could I do? I don't have very good block either. Maybe this is the best we can do. Do 7 damage twice. I can gain like 1 strength. Oh, this potion with Dark Embrace is also going to go hard. Let's block. Yeah, Beetle's gonna be a problem for us. Yeah, about that. I need the energy to play both of these or get an upgraded Dark Embrace. Because if I had upgraded Dark Embrace, this would be much better. Bludgeon will just kill. I'm gonna draw. Horrible. This deck really needs help. Okay, we were gonna Corruption. Yeah, no block is very sad. I'm gonna grab this Dominate because it's gonna be free. We are taking 16. But we'll be strong later, I promise. Okay. Dominate will give me a lot of strength. Do I Tremble then Dominate, or do I make this guy vulnerable? I think I just do this. Tremble here. Breakthrough. Strike. Ugh. I don't want any of these. Alright, we need some good stuff from the shop. The chest into Candelabra is welcomed. I will take that. That helps our deck so much. Okay, how am I surviving? Equilibrium is really good with Corruption. We're looking for like big skills, right? Equilibrium, Flame Barrier. Strikes and defends, gained Ethereal. Wait, that's so good with Dark Embrace. Although, I don't know about the defense, because we want to be able to play them with Corruption. And that's like kind of... I don't know about that, because we'll lose them before we can do anything with them. Lucky Tonic can help. Flame Barrier and Equilibrium both really good for this. I need energy, right? Turn 1 Equilibrium, turn 2 Candelabra can let us go. I'm definitely getting rid of a strike. Then what am I doing? We're taking an elite into another shop. I think the hand retain seems nice. I also want the mask. I'm going to take Equilibrium. Do I also take Flame Barrier? It's so good with Corruption. Or do I save my gold? Maybe buy a potion to get us through. These combats are going to be really tough. Power potion could keep us alive, but then I'm not going to have enough gold for a card remove most likely, because they're so expensive now. Lucky Tonic. Heart of Iron can be really good in some fights. Honestly, I'm buying 2 potions. I need the help. This deck will be really good later on. I just have to get to that point. This was perfect. Equilibrium blocks for 13. Breakthrough. Love it. Candelabra helps. Okay. Let me uppercut ya. This can kill. You have 9. I can double block. I really like headbutting in this turn as well, because headbutt into Twin Strike can kill that one. And then I will block for 5 and take 4 damage. That way I'm just not taking like 12 damage off this dude. You're dead. Then I can just put Twin Strike back on top. Yeah, I could have set up Dark Embrace, but not necessary yet. We get a Fire Potion, which is interesting. Drum of Battle. Draw 3 cards at the start of turn. Exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Or an Ashen Strike. I actually don't need that damage, right? We have Dominate for that. We'll take the Drum of Battle plus. Fire Potion. Probably better than Ash Water right now. I know you can Ash Water if you have an active Dark Embrace, but realistically we're never doing that. Okay, let me do this. Keep you vulnerable. Man, 5 energy is so helpful. Stampede. Make you more vulnerable. Let me put... I guess a breakthrough on top? Double defend. Bash for free on a little minion. We take 4. Okay. Okay. Corruption is awesome here. Yeah, I need skills that give energy. This is a lot of strength. 20 damage. This is a free block. We got a 50-50 here. No, we take slightly more damage because of it. Okay, you die. Colorless Potion. Maybe I should have used a potion. Second Dominate. I need the Bloodletting, I think. Second Dominate is... Whew, there's that scaling. Especially if I get the thing that draws when you have Vulnerable. But yeah, I need Bloodletting. And I need it upgraded. Colorless Potion... Is that likely to be better than a Fire Potion? Fire Potion's really good into the deck of Millipede, so I'm going to keep the Fire Potion. Go here and let's upgrade Dark Embrace so I can play them both in the same turn. And it's going to be a hard pull combat anyway. How good am I into back-to-back elites? That is the question. Deck of Millipede... We have some stuff for. We have Tuning Fork at 9. I think I'm going to take the Elite. Oh, we're so good into this guy. Yeah, this is great. Also good opener. Let me use a Power Potion first. Vicious Juggernaut Hellraiser. Well, Vicious is... Yeah, I'm going to... Hellraiser's actually actively bad. I'm going to take Vicious. So now, do that. Play Corruption. Let's start drawing. Let's stop drawing. That's the end of that. Breakthrough does the most damage. Good Heart of Iron as well. I can play my 2 defends. But eventually run out of them, but I guess I can wait until that happens. You're attacking for 24. This blocks for 13 plus 7 will be like 20. I would take 4 damage. I'm going to do this. Keep my defend around. 22. Great. Tremble. Draw a card. Drum of Battle. Draw a card. Where's my Dark Embrace? Uppercut will draw. Bash will also draw a card. I only have 3 energy. This does 63. I mean, I'm trying not to take too much damage here. There's a Dominate. Let's go. Huge strength. 24 damage. Take some damage so I can bludgeon for 78. We take 9. Wow. Actually, not a lot going on. You're dead. We get Amethyst Aubergine. Enemies drop 15 more gold. Shrug it off, I think is what I want. Molten Fist is awesome. Very good with Dark Embrace as well. But you need more cards to be able to play with Corruption, and Shrug It Off's perfect for that. We're also missing block. Kusari Gama is very helpful. Let's go here. Okay, this is a great fight for us. Let me... I would like to block. I don't really want to headbutt anything on top. Just block for as much as I can. Not looking great. Okay, Equilibrium's great. I think I'm gonna Equilibrium, put Equilibrium back on top. Then I can uppercut. And I'm retaining my hand, so I'm just gonna do 9 here. Take no damage. Okay, for this turn, you're attacking for 30. 13. We retain our hand. This will draw... This will gain me 1 energy, but I think it's better to wait until he's not blocking. Just defend. Still taking a big chunk. There's Corruption. Okay, play Corruption. Play Dark Embrace. Draw some cards. Bloodletting would be pretty nice to hit. So we're gonna go for it. Play the Bloodletting. That draws us more cards. Dominate draws more cards. I like Stampede. This will give us energy. This does big damage too. Alright, now let's go! Draw. Draw. Legend does a ton. 67 damage. We still have some defense to run into. Legend will give us energy back as well. We defend again. So we're still taking damage. That does make me want to uppercut. I'm taking no damage. And then I just headbutt the Twin Strike back on top. We full block, we headbutt. Headbutt, I guess. And then we take him down. Alright, we get gold, we get gold, we get a skill potion, we get ornamental fan. Every time I play 3 attacks, I gain block. Okay, Colossus gives us a very solid blocking option. Vicious gives us a remarkable amount of card draw. Like a remarkable amount of card draw. I think right now we're just trying to survive this next combat. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, that lets us just run through the deck. This helps. True Grit's also actually pretty good in our current build. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. That's good. But I think I need survivability right now. Let's go here. Sadly, we have to rest. But then we get a shop with not that much money. And we're fighting the Decamillipede. Do I want the shop? Yes, I do. Stoke. No! Oh, I'm like 2 gold short. Oh, that's rough. That's the perfect card for our deck. I need that so badly. Okay. No Stoke. Battle Trance can be very helpful. It's also a 0-cost skill to go with Tuning Fork. Yeah, the making card moves more expensive is a huge, like, burden on deck building. Let's do that. And we're going to get a colorless potion. Go here. Okay, turn 1 corruption's kind of nice. Let me see what I'm drawing off Drum of Battle. Alright, Dark Embrace and Corruption. I like that. Let me see what the colorless potion brings. Vulnerable and weak to all enemies. Or 9 plating. 9 plating seems really good. Okay. What am I doing now? Nine plating gives me tons of block. I would like to break through this turn, so I could go like not play corruption this turn and get down like Stampede, Tremble, Breakthrough. I wish I could retain my hand. If I play Dark Embrace Corruption, maybe that's just better. Tremble, the one with the most health. Draw. Pretty bad. I'm gonna skill potion. Okay, Burning Pact, Branded Bloodletting, all very helpful. I will actually take a Bloodletting. Okay, Dominate is also really good. Let me dominate you. Then I can play Breakthrough. And just Stampede. We get a Bludgeon! Perfect block. Okay, this turn is gonna be pretty good, I think. I can Headbutt... Yes. Headbutt the Breakthrough on top. Draw it. Play it. I just need like any attack. Great. Okay, Whetstone gives us 2 upgrades. Armaments plus, that's what I've been looking for. Okay. We draw so many cards, this can upgrade my whole hand. That's fantastic. Okay, let's Drum of Battle. Let's draw. Can't draw more cards. Corruption just seems really good here. Might as well. Vulnerable. I can retain my hand. I can put Battle Trance on top. That seems quite good. Because next turn I just need to stack a bunch of vulnerable and then like dominate and then be able to do something. So I think I'm going to keep Equilibrium in the deck and I'm just going to put card draw on top of my deck. Right, it exhausts it. Forgot about that. Okay, let's draw. If I play 2 skills, I will get 7 block or whatever. I might as well break through while I have damage. Stampede can let us strike. And this is a net block of like 7. We just play strike for free. Man, having all that energy on this turn is rough. We lose defend plus. Bludgeon to 63. Can I play it for free? I can get really close. Weak vulnerable. Block for as much as I can. Okay, whatever I put on top is getting exhausted. Bludgeon, come on. Oh! I think that was actually bad sequencing from me. If I had played... Okay, we Dark Embrace. Now I win. If I had played in a different order, I think I'm winning there. Because I did 1 less damage off of my... What was it? I played like a block before an attack, and that did 1 less damage. So I should be at like 30 health. That's on me. I will take an impervious though. That seems really good. Health exhausts. Let's rest. Now that we have armaments, I don't really need too much more. This is a very good starting hand as well. Let me stampede. I can bash. I will bloodletting. Playing 3 attacks lets me Kusari Gamma. Playing Equilibrium gives me just slightly more cards in hand for next turn. And it advances Tuning Fork as well. I think I like... It sucks that I can't do both. This does a lot of damage. Okay, we are gonna take damage for now. Eruption this early. How do I feel about it? Let me shrug first and see. Drum of Battle. Okay. Corruption this early. It will be really good in the future. I can put something on top to exhaust, like a basic strike. I like doing that. I think I'm gonna play Corruption, but not play every skill that I have. Just play some. Like, Tremble exhausts anyway. And then I can go Twin Strike into Uppercut. That'll let me Kusari Gamma. I'll play 1 defend. Yeah, I take 2 damage here. That's fine. Strike is gone. We get the Dark Embrace. Let's go. Okay, now we can start moving. Tremble is awesome. Let me apply even more vulnerable. Okay, do I want to Battle Trance? Yes. This is total block. Let me Headbutt. What am I putting on top? I already have Dominate. Twin Strike does a lot. I think he's gonna like buff next turn. I don't think I need a block. And I have... Oh, right. Whatever I put on top is getting exhausted. Good to remember. Let me get rid of a Headbutt. Alright, 50-50. Come on. Yes, let's go! Okay, maybe I didn't need to rest here. Get rid of the Headbutt. Armaments my whole hand. Equilibrium retaining is actually really good too. I have a bludgeon. So I can play all 3 attacks and bludgeon for free. And you're dead. I definitely did not need to rest. That's on me, I guess. We get a Vuln Potion, which is very good. Okay. Terror Sunder, Conflagration, Brand. Exhaust a card, gain 1 strength. That seems really good. 0 energy draw with Dark Embrace out. Less good with Corruption out. But it can also get our deck really small. We're still good at setting up infinites now. Let's take a Brand. What are we fighting? Okay. Test Subject and Queen. That's pretty good. Choose 3 attack. Enchant them with Instinct. They do double damage. I can make cards Maul. What does this upgrade into? I guess you have to go to Compendium? Ancient's Maul? Where's Maul? It's kind of annoying you have to do this. Okay, deal 6 damage twice. Increase the damage of all Maul cards by 2 this combat. So I could get rid of Strike. I think you can transform Ascender's Bane. Cannot be transformed. Okay, you cannot do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, get rid of Twin Strike. And then Maul is our damage scaling. Really good with Dominate, too. Get rid of Headbutt. That seems interesting. Double damage with Bludgeon is particularly gross. That's interesting. And then Cooking at Rest Sites removes cards from your deck. Could let us get the strikes out of here, and then we can just do the thing very quickly. Which, the test subject might be somewhat of a problem for that, because it doesn't... 6 cards into Maul. Deal 5 damage twice, increase the damage of all Maul cards by 1. So it's 1 energy 10, and then it goes up and up and up. The thing is, we have that scaling with Dominate already, but Maul scales a lot better with Strength Boost than like strikes do, right? This will just basically double what Dominate does if I take Maul. Try Boomerang. Double damage on Bludgeon can be okay. I'm kind of thinking Maul or Cook. 9 max HP can also help. And then I could just get the strikes out of there, and then our deck is just like Tremble, Corruption, and we just play Bludgeon. I'm gonna try Maul. It's new. Get rid of all of our strikes. I like Bash because it applies Vulnerable. I don't know if I like this many Headbutts, or Twin Strike is just a bad Maul. And then 1 Headbutt can go away. Alright. Oh, it keeps the upgrade. Hang on. 2, 3, 4. I did not know it kept the upgrade. How much do I care about Breakthrough? I think upgraded Maul. 2, 3, 4, because then I could just headbutt back the Maul. Yeah, then they're both upgraded. Let's do that. I've never done this before, but it seems really fun. Okay. I don't think I need that many elites in Act 3. I need to upgrade Mauls. Maybe take a late shop. Take some events. Take an early shop for a card remove. Something like that seems okay. And then I could path into an elite if I want. But I feel like we kind of, with Maul, we have scaling now. We just need to upgrade them. Let's go. Okay. 6x2 and 16. Let me start with a battle trance. Okay, interesting. Corruption and Dark Embrace. Means I'm not playing any attacks. And I can't give Vulnerable unless I use like a Vuln Potion. I can block for 13. I'm being attacked for a lot. 6x2 and 16. 12 plus 16. Being attacked for 28. Bludgeon can kill this one, and then I can block Potion. Then I don't have my powers going. Uppercut into Colossus. 6 times 1.5 is... or 0.75 is 4.5. Or 16 times 0.75. So if I give you Vulnerable with uppercut, we're going to do 16 times 0.75 times 0.5. We'll do 6. And then I play Colossus, and I can block Potion that way. Bludgeon block Potion is looking the most promising right now. Maul does 12, and then it makes more Mauls do more. What's the third option? Playing Corruption, Colossus Shrug. That blocks for 13. And then I can play Maul, which makes my next draws look good, and I have Corruption. Corruption, Colossus Shrug. Blocks for 13. I block Potion, that's like 25, but I'm taking 28. So that wouldn't prevent me from losing max HP. But it would let me play the Maul. I think I like this. I mean, what does next turn look like? Because Corruption seems like it will help a lot. I think I like this play the most. Corruption. I can't draw any cards because of Battle Trance. Otherwise, Corruption Dark Embrace is just absolutely the play. But right now I'm liking this the most. I lose a tiny bit of max HP. Not the end of the world. He healed me. Then I get to drum. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Maul does 16. Great. You're attacking for 6/2. I will just Impervious. We're going to leave these cards in the deck because 0-cost defense are great. If we lose the Dominate, it's not the end of the world. Whatever I play is going to get... Whatever I headbutt is going to get exhausted. So let's do this. We block for 20. This could be a time for a Fire Potion. We brand away the Ascender's Bane. Okay, I can do 11 plus 15. 26. I like that. This does 20, so... Put Dark Embrace back on top. We Fire Potion this one. Then we full block. Right, Dark Embrace. We're gonna figure that out eventually. Doesn't matter because Maul scales like crazy. There's a lot of headbutts. I don't need it. Go here. Serve as today's decider. Heal 10 HP or add regret for 300 gold. Ooh. If this is in your hand, lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. Oh, I can just remove it. Okay, I'll do that. That seems absolutely worthwhile. Okay. Sharp 3, increase the damage on this card by 3. Feel no pain, we absolutely want that. That's a non-negotiable. Okay, feel no pain, getting in the deck. Card remove our curse. Then what? Choose, enchant up to 3 cards with Sharp. Increases damage by 3. I mean, it's kind of funny on Maul, because this will do 9 damage twice, which is 18 damage for 1. And I could put it on 3 of them. That's not bad. Blood Potion for 52 seems very cheap. I could just take Blood Potion and then take this later shop to upgrade something. I could do Gnarled Hammer and Blood Potion. But really the goal is like... We need to find a way to reliably Dark Embrace Corruption against the bosses. Because all of this is great. I think I'm going to buy the Blood Potion. I could get Blood Vial, Stonecracker. This is really good. Like, our damage output will be so high. But that basically is just one cast of Maul. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save my gold for the next shop. Let's go. Okay, Drum of Battle. Love this. I can go, like... Is it even worth playing Tremble into Dominate? It's definitely worth playing Tremble. But Maul increases the damage of everything by 2. I guess this increases the damage of everything by 4. And it keeps you slightly more vulnerable. Great armaments. I can headbutt and draw into Colossus. Anything else I want to draw into? A Maul would be pretty good too. This blocks for 13 already. And I'm going to play armaments, so... And I'm going to upgrade it. Let's draw into the Maul. Draw. Oh my god, wait, am I... am I just killing? This is 18 twice. Holy cow. Alright, let's armaments. This is a full block, so I don't need to go too crazy. And let's see if we can get through this without playing the bloodletting. Because then I'll just have full health. My Maul! Okay, Maul plus. 21. 20. Oh my god, wait. What is this? Why is this so strong? Okay, more gold. Flex potion. Ashen strike sword boomerang blood wall. Blood wall is interesting. It's a lot of block. Not a true grit plus. Flex potion is also interesting. But I like attack potion more with Kusarigama and the fan. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat. Raise your max HP by 20. I mean, that's funny. Let's just upgrade 2 random cards. That's great. Those 2 are very good. Let's go here. Every Maul I can upgrade goes so hard. Am I just upgrading all the Mauls? Alternatively, we could upgrade Battle Trance. Now let's do this. Come on. 6 Mauls. Petrified Toad. Okay, we can start throwing rocks at stuff. Take an event. I want to throw a rock at you. What does Snecko Eye do for me? Not a lot with this many Mauls. Okay. Start each combat with 4 block, heal 1 HP, every 5 turns gain an energy. Heal 10% of your HP for 43 is actually not bad. 43, or I guess that heals 8. Or Calcum kind of helps. I like Happy Flower a lot. Start with 4 block is also quite helpful. We're hitting this shop soon. I'm gonna hang tight there. But starting with 4 block is not bad. Let me upgrade another Maul. Yeah, come on. Come on, let's kill him. Okay, I want to make space for Petrified Toad if possible. Let me attack potion. I mean, I like a bludgeon. Okay, and it's not... It becomes expensive again. Let me Battle Trance. Maybe I should have done that after I played Tremble. Let's go Tremble into a Colossus. Stampede is the highest total value. We play the unupgraded Maul. Big sad, but that's okay. We have Impervious. We're invincible. Play Impervious. We're full blocking. Let me... I'm already full blocking. We'll get 1 strength. And then play Bludgeon for free. Maul goes just bananas. We can... Uppercut Dominate Maul. 25 twice. And then there's got to be Mauls in our deck somewhere. They do half damage because you're flying, but... Let me... Armaments? Yeah. Then Shrug. I don't have Dark Embrace. This does 14 twice, which is 28. This blocks for 8. I get the Unhappy Flower next turn. I'm taking 12. I mean, I'm just playing both of these, I guess. Sad. Take 12. Maul. 31 damage twice. That is remarkable. Okay, Spike plus, if you lost HP... Bloodwall is still tempting. I mean, it's with corruption, it is good. Upgrades to be 20 block. I think with corruption, maybe I do like that. Let's take a shop. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. Not amazing. True Grit would go a long way. All from Beyond is funny, but it's hard to exhaust that one. Is that better than removing... What would I remove? Not much. I could also Ashwater. I could calculate a Gambler's Brew, which can help if we have a bad draw in one of the fights. This seems really good. Just more card draw. Very expensive. Juggling... Wait, juggling with with the Mauls is also very funny. We have the scaling, we just need to survive. Potions are okay. Gambler's Brew can help get into the right cards. This requiring an upgrade I don't love because I'd rather just upgrade the last Maul. Joss Paper is good. What can I remove? An unupgraded Defend, but we have Corruption, so you don't really want to do that. Headbutt has been kind of helpful for setting up turns, even though it is awkward at times. I'm gonna get this. Right, we get the rock to throw at this guy. I guess I will do. Then I can go Bash Colossus. Take half damage. And then I can use Tuning Fork next turn. Okay, I can put Colossus back on top of my deck, which actually seems quite good right about now. Full block for sure. I have energy to feel no pain. And I can headbutt. I mean, honestly, just Colossus back on top seems not terrible. Just block everything forever. Okay, Drum of Battle hurts me. Colossus blocks for, like, a lot. Right now I'm taking 5. Yeah, we gotta play Mauls. And we just gotta hang tight, sadly. Take 5. There's Impervious. Okay, Impervious blocks very well. This Maul doesn't do a ton. Tremble keeps you vulnerable forever. What does Armaments Defend do? This is going to be 5 plus 8, which is 13, so I take 3 in that play. So this is the play, I guess. And then Maul probably just kills. 30. I need to draw into more Maul. Or Dominate. We'll also do that. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Pommel Strike Plus. I like the card draw off of this a lot. Go here. Rest up. Take them down. Alright, Mr. Test Subject. Turn 1 not looking so hot. I will throw a rock at this form. This form I think is the scariest for me. I can... If I exhaust a card, I'll draw a card. I could use Brand to draw a card here. Okay, given this, it's unupgraded Maul, which is very sad. I can keep you vulnerable for a long time if I play Bash. If I play skill, you get even stronger. So do I want to take 9 here? Because I can go Bash into Maul, and that seems very good. Yeah. Okay, take the hit. This turn looks very good. I could put something on top. And draw into it off Drum of Battle. But I don't necessarily need anything. I think I'm killing here. So let me start with Drum of Battle. I hate that. Okay, Dark Embrace is good. Colossus means you do 9 damage to me. Okay, I'm full blocking, and we're going to play this for free, but I guess I might as well just play it. What do I want to draw next turn? I can use Brand to start setting up my deck. I think that's the play. Right, you want to use this time... Oh, right, it exhausts... Man, I have forgotten that every time. Feel No Pain is really good. We can go Corruption, Feel No Pain. Because I gotta kill this dude. Okay. Maul Plus does 12 damage. It's not incredible. There's a bunch of Mauls on the bottom. Let's start with Corruption. 46 is a lot, so I could play Feel No Pain, but I'm slightly worried in my ability to kill if I do that, because Bloodletting isn't in the deck anymore. Although, let's see, this is going to gain 7 block. Every skill I play, he's going to gain 9 strength, and I'm vulnerable this turn. So, Feel No Pain is a guaranteed... It basically, the Feel No Pain mitigates his strength. But I think I need to push for a kill instead. So let's try for that. Almost strike. Let me defend. So, I can make it 50-50 between Pommel and Bludgeon. Then I get to save Tremble for later. I can also Pommel Strike into a Dominate that doesn't help very much. Yeah, I'm going to play the Maul. Just short of killing. Alright, we took 30. That's really bad, but... I've retained this turn. Next turn I'm drawing Armaments, Dominate, and a Maul. Man, this turn sucks. I can only kill him once. I do have a Headbutt. What am I putting on top with Headbutt? And Headbutt does not kill. Okay, this is good. I can Headbutt Bloodletting on top, because next turn I'm going to draw off of these. Whatever I put on top is going to get exhausted, so let's get rid of this Defend. Right, whatever's on top gets exhausted. We're going to Feel No Pain. And I'm going to kill with a Maul to make my Mauls bigger. Okay, Defend goes away. Let me Tremble. Armaments will upgrade Dominate. Then I can... Is there any more Dominates left? There are. But I kind of want to save those for the third form. I think gaining 6 strength is probably plenty. And I could just start like growing my Mauls. Maul. Walking for 17 should be plenty. I can use Blood Wall here. You're attacking for 33. Then I can put a bad card on top. Right now is both Mauls, so maybe I can't. I can Pommel. And I could just play another Maul. Actually, you're just dead. Okay, Maul down. You are intangible. I can headbutt. I can play uppercut to make you vulnerable. Impervious just blocks, no questions asked. But uppercut into Colossus does also block for quite a lot. And I can save Impervious. No, actually, Impervious might even be worse long term. So let's do that, and then I can shrug. Okay, this is great. I can then weaken vulnerable you more. Or do I want to just play Mauls? To be honest, I might just want to play Mauls. This is plenty of damage. Let me draw. Let's just play Mauls. I will get block off Ornamental Fan, which will be 32, so I'll take 1 damage. I could use my Battle Trance to try and hit like a defend. Because I'm not going to redraw Battle Trance, and it's really just can I kill next turn is the question. I think I can actually guarantee it if I hit this Headbutt. So next turn looks like this. Pommel Strike, Headbutt, Colossus, Maul. The Mauls are doing 21 damage twice. And they're getting stronger. Let's just hang out. Weaken is also quite nice. Okay, yeah, this turn looks fantastic. I can go Maul. Colossus will block for me. I can then... 4 cards left, 1 is a Maul. Maul. Bloodletting. Maul. You're dead? Okay. The Queen. 34 health starting is quite low. I might as well Blood Potion. I can't think of a reason not to. So I gotta come up with a plan. I think it does make sense to kill this guy and then the Queen, because he scales up his strength and then she starts scaling her strength. And I could just use this time to play a bunch of Mauls, basically. So I can go, let's see, I'm gonna have 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Bloodletting lets me play my whole hand. I think I will. Maul. We're gonna put Maul back on top of the deck. We take a hit. Not ideal. Okay, I have a bunch of energy. I can resolve Dark Embrace. That I can only play 1 Maul. I can block for 5. Not ideal either. But we have Dark Embrace down. We have Impervious. We have Drum of Battle. Also double Maul. I'm weakened forever, but Mauls will scale past that. Let me Drum of Battle. Armaments does upgrade Colossus, which helps, I suppose. Okay, I need to decide what it is that I want to do. I can just play Impervious. That will draw a card off Dark Embrace. If I play Colossus, you're going to be doing 6 by 3, which is just 18, right? And I'm going to block for 6, I'll be blocking for 9. That actually seems better. This will block for 17 here. Then I can start scaling Maul again. Take 1. Losing the Feel No Pain is a bit sad. 24. So playing Stampede just plays the Maul. And that will help later. Yeah, this is a very, very rough fight. Playing Stampede plays the Maul. Ascender's Bane will advance Joss Paper. Brand will give us strength and stuff, but then I can't play Maul. So, like, Stampede Bloodwall does feel correct, because then this starts scaling. I'm taking 14 if I do that, and I go to 8 health. I could go Bloodwall Defend. It's not that much better. Or I could Brand and try and hit Corruption. Yeah, losing Feel No Pain is really sad. Because now I just have to kill. I think because I have to kill, I'm just going to do this. Okay, I get to Corruption. Is that enough? I think it kind of has to be. Oh, this is bound as well. Corruption is bound. It has to be enough. Do that, let's Equilibrium. Maul is okay. I really want to use Vulnerable Potion Dominate on the Queen if possible. Defend is not bound. It just draws. I can Bloodwall, go down to 6 health, but then I can retain my hand, full block this turn. Dominate will be free next turn as well. Okay. Yes. Oh, it hits the bound one? That sucks. We lose them all. Okay, I need to kill this dude. I can Bloodletting twice in the whole fight. And Maul does 12 damage twice. So I think we can Vulnerable Potion the Queen. Tremble the Queen. Do I have more vulnerable to give? I have 1 uppercut. I don't think that's going to be that good. I could hit an armament, which would be kind of nice. I could put Maul back on top with Headbutt, which actually might seem like the play. I could also use Bash just to get even more vulnerable. Does 12 twice. Honestly, yes. Wait, that's only going to boost my strength. No. Playing Bash is worse than just playing Mauls, I think. Okay, then we're going to dominate the Queen. We draw the Maul. This is going quite well. This does 18 times 2, which is going to be 36. 36 plus 15 is 51. So, how am I doing this? Bloodletting is going to be critical for this turn, I think. Let's maul the queen. Makes the mauls better. We're going to play Bloodletting, go down to 3, and we're going to draw. I can headbutt something back on top, which could be a maul. That actually seems correct. Put Maul back on top. Then we're going to Bloodletting into the Maul, go to 3 health. Have a bunch of energy. Now Maul does 19 twice. They're still impervious in the deck. Wait, can I just block this dude? Hold up. Let me draw a card. Hold up. Okay, 16 times 3. How much damage is that? 48. I think I might be able to just block this dude this turn, and then that lets me kill him next turn for even more block potential. Yeah, we're just there. Unupgraded Maul gets upgraded. Perfect. Okay. I can play Brand. I lose 1 HP. But now my Mauls are upgraded. I might actually be able to just kill him right now. 4 cards left. It's those. So let me Brand away the Bash. We draw 2. Now we can start mauling. We're full blocking this dude, so next turn we can just do that as well. Okay, Maul, Maul. Maul. Please, for the love of God, don't hit Bludgeon with your auto playing cards. You're attacking for 16 times 3 is... I need to block a little bit. That's 48. So I need to play a defend. We get a Maul. So I'm full blocked. This does 37 damage to the queen. And the last card is a defend, which I don't mind losing. We're full blocking, and we should be able to just kill the queen next turn. We lose them all, but it doesn't matter because we have all Mauls. They're all bound. Worth keeping that in mind. Okay, how much damage is 39 twice? 39 twice. That might be enough. 39 times 30. 39 times 4 is 156. That does kill. Right? 39 2 times. This will do more, but whatever. 39 times 4 is 156. She is at like 130. Hey, that was a tough last fight, actually. I definitely misplayed a bit, but we pulled it out. Whew. Yeah, I think I could have played that better. Losing Feel No Pain hurt a lot. But we set it up so we could kill the minion to buy a turn against the queen. We didn't need it, because just Corruption Dark Embrace was enough to carry the build. It was a ton of fun. I like that build a lot. I think some optimizations for Act 3 combats. We need to learn the bosses a bit better, but Mauls are the real deal. That was so much fun. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.